I'm Mythra13 and I approve this video. Welcome back to my Minecraft adventure. Thank you to Memo Loke for subscribing. Also thank you HockeyBoy77TCYH. And thank you to a new user who did not have an account at the time of subscribing, but thank you for subscribing. Back to the fun at hand. Bloody little... Well, this is the tower. I've been building on it. And basically I've added a second floor and all these wonderful windows. The main part of the design. I may fill this up. Section it off, I don't know. May leave it open, I'm not exactly sure. But I've got this glowstone from one of these dungeons that you find randomly. So I decorated the pillars with it. And I think I want to get enough glowstone to actually light up the floor so I don't have to use these torches. Like I'll inlay a pattern of some sort. I haven't got that far yet, so I don't know. But I'm definitely going to make it taller. And I've got this floor, I've got this so far as the height, and I'm going to just keep going up. And I know I will be sectioning off this. I can't just leave it open like this, I don't know. I'm not sure how I'll design it, but definitely need something. And let's see, there's something else. Okay, the sugarcane. I used to have this open, just an opening that led to the sugarcane, but I've completed all the discoveries for the Thaumcraft mod, so I don't need all that sugarcane. And I've transferred this over into being a food garden, mostly wheat right now. I have pumpkins right here, and I have melons on this side. And this strange plant you see here is the Zeiss farming mod hybrid wheat, so you get like 3 times the wheat for 1 stack. But yeah, I'm going to have to do some more work out here and figure out exactly how I'm going to have it, but that's what I have it for now, just for the sake of having a food supply. And down to the main section, like I said before, this lower section, the basement, is where I'm actually going to be having my stuff and doing stuff. And I'm probably going to make this into like a workshop area with like furnaces and swords and blacksmithery type stuff. And here's the enchantment table. Very good. Has its own little room. And that room I've not designated. This says storage area, so yeah, I'll probably have a storage area here across from the workshop area. And I'll figure out that later. This says storage area, but I may also just make this like underground farming too. I'm not exactly sure. Undesignated kinda. And then here's the Quasitone, the Thaumcraft 2 research table. And at this point it's just pretty much decoration because I've completed the research. I don't really need to use it. But it looks good. I mean, the brains in the jar, you can't really go wrong with that. Maybe I'll spread them out and kind of creepify my whole... Wait, I don't know. So this is the Thaumcraft section. You can see from the corner I still have the V containers and all of that still over here. So here we have a whole lot of cool looking... These are the higher level type Thaumcraft stuff. Some tainted log and taint spores I got from an area that's got taint going on. And you got like a void compass, void ingot, eldritch gear, eldritch stone, a void chest. These things. I think these are strictly for research because I don't know. I don't think you use them in any recipes. Pretty cool looking. I hope I could use them. Be able to set them down and decorate or something with them. Another Thaumium crucible like the one I have over in the corner. Dark infuser, concentrated evil, Thaumium reinforced tank. So this is like the storage tank like you see over there, but it's reinforced so it can actually store taint without it corroding it. Advanced V valve, so you can select what sort of... You could have it either off, or just let V through, or just let taint through. The Totem of Dusk, which looks pretty cool. I probably shouldn't just leave it there. I guess it like... Yeah, see that taint? It slowly like taints the area where you put it. And I'll probably make 3 more of those. I'm not sure. Oh, and these. The Void Cutter and the Void Crusher. From the book, the Thumnomicon. The Void Cutter is like a sword, essentially. But it also has like a status effect or something. It like gives damage over time on the creatures you hit. And the Void Crusher is basically like a Paxel. If you've seen the mods that have the pickaxe, axe, shovel combined. So the Void Crusher works on all sorts of material, like a Paxel or whatever. But it also has the like added effect that if I hit a creature with it, it's got like its own knockback effect. So those are cool. No, I didn't craft all this. I did this top stuff. This stuff I did craft, but as far as these things down here, the weapons and Seed of Darkness, all this, I've actually found, and I will show how I found it. Let's see, grab my dog. It's gonna come with me. So, like I said, I've been working on the tower, finishing up Thaumcraft research. Finally completed that. And then I did build this as well. This is my little mart away from my island. And this goes right under the actual seafloor. I mean, it's like right above me. So I dug down just low enough to actually be under it and have this tunnel. And I dug out the tunnel with the pickaxe of the core because it built a perfectly shaped, perfectly sized tunnel for this purpose. See, almost to the end now. And most part, what I did is I got this tunnel far as I could reach another island or set of land. You see here, it's like a swamp biome. I wouldn't be messing around with taint stuff and mess up my whole island with taint and purple funky stuff growing all over. Because like the area where I got the tainted logs and the taint spores is a section of land that's actually tainted, and you get to see what actually happens. And another thing is this is where there was another one of these obelisks. So obviously I didn't build this. This was here. And I have my minecart leading to it. Where's the dog? Come here. Oh, you stay out here. No trouble from you. Okay, so I built this stone temple, essentially, around the obelisk, the dark stone. And I actually dug down to stone for the most part. There's dirt right there, but for the most part it's actually down to the stone, especially this the outer wall. The outer wall goes all the way down to stone, and I'm thinking that'll contain whatever taint I have going on in here. But I also plan on probably taintifying the land out here, having like a haunted swamp. We'll see how it turns out. So basically, we have, shoot, I didn't bring a workbench. The darkness generator. Okay, the way this works is it can't be in the light, and even like moonlight will affect it. So that's why I built the temple, to keep all light out. And the other thing is it requires to be near a obelisk, such as we have here. So we put seeds in, and let's see, should be turning on. Well, you can see the phase of the moon, so that's slowing it down, I guess, if it's a full moon. There's this new moon. It's a dark moon. It'll work faster. You can see it slowly working, and it's getting charged by the obelisk. You see the purple lightning coming down and hitting it, so that charges it up. And I imagine it's going slower with I guess more with it being a mostly full moon. But let me see. I need to get some wood from a tree out here. I'm gonna pick a lucky tree. Let's get this one. Need a crafting bench, and I didn't bring one. Okay, here we go. So, oops, there. Okay. So, basically, you need the Seeds of Darkness in order to craft a darkness generator. And the darkness generator turns seeds into a Seed of Darkness. Like one at a time, this will fill, slowly, obviously, and create me another Seed of Darkness. Now, in order to even make one of those, you need a Seed of Darkness. So I was kind of at a quandary. And what I did is I found some more of those obelisks out in the area nearby where I found the taint, and I opened those up. And the way you open them up, let's see, you need the Goggles of Revealing. You can't see a difference. I mean, you can see the heads-up display showing my levels of taint and that sort of thing. What if it spikes? Yeah, it does kind of spike, but there you go. See, with the goggles on, goggles off, goggles on. So you can see these runes, and this is red, and I don't know any other way to do it than by the color. You have this pinkish color, and you have the blue. So this would be a fire crystal. This will be a water crystal, a V crystal, and another V crystal. And what you do is you put them in your hand, and then you'd right-click, and it would place that colored crystal, you know, if you have that, into the, you have to match them, basically. And as soon as you play 4, the center opens up, and a little taint spews out, you can see it. And then you have an opening, and I don't know if it drops like 50, drops away really far. I don't know, 50 or 60 blocks or something. So I don't know if I jump, I die. Most likely I figure I die. So what I did is I dropped sand blocks in there one at a time until I basically filled it, and then I just dug my way down. And that's how I found all those cool dark stone stuff things, like the Void Cutter, Void Crusher, and the Seeds of Darkness, because I knew I needed Seeds of Darkness in order to make the Dark Generator, in order to make more Seed of Darkness. And you're wondering, why so much Seed of Darkness? Well, basically, like the Seed of Darkness goes in a lot of the recipes. I think you need it even to make these void ingots. And you can, as you can see here, you can make some armor. You can't make weapons yet with the void ingots, but they do make armor, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be stronger than the Thaumium armor. So the recipe for a darkness generator is like this. There we go. Got 2 more. Just what I always wanted. Darkness generator. So I'm going to put 2 more in here. So as you saw, it goes pretty slow. If I get a couple of them going, besides, I get 3 going, basically. Go. That'll at least increase the number that I can make at one time. And it said that they need darkness and even moonlight effects, but like as you can see, if I stand here, I'm still at a level 5 versus a 0. And if you stand under it, I mean, I'm all the way up to 9 and 8 where creatures can't spawn, where mobs can't, hostile mobs can't spawn. But from what I've checked, if I put any further away from the thing, it won't charge. It won't get those lightning bolts. And I can only imagine if I put it closer, it's just getting more light from the thing. So I think it's got to be like a happy medium where it's close enough but not too close. And you can just about see this one's almost full. So what I plan over here on this side is to do, this is the reinforced tank. I'm going to have at least another one. And then another crucible over here, and there's a Crucible of Souls that you can craft that basically uses like living creatures to fuel it. Which obviously I'm not going to want that in my tower, killing off my livestock and that sort of thing. So I'm going to put one of those in here. But so far I can't craft it because you need a gas tier. And I have absolutely no gas tiers. There we go, Seed of Darkness. So this is an essential part of some of the crafting you do when you get to the better, higher stuff, like those void ingots. Plan to make a set of void armor. Now also in my explorations I found a chain chest plate with protection 2 and leather pants with fire protection 2. So I'm wearing those. Found some real good stuff exploring these. For the most part what you find is like eldritch and taint stuff, such as the seed and the ingots and all of that. So I'm not sure where I found the armor, somewhere exploring. But also, here we have around the corner, portal. I finally built a portal. And I figured since I'm going to make this like a tainted swamp, I'm most likely going to let the taint spill out. But no matter what, I needed to block the light off from those darkness generators. So I had to build the temple, but I probably will end up letting this all get tainted and be all haunted, and I don't know, it'll be fun. And then thought the portal would kind of fit in with the atmosphere. And I have been in there. I did a little exploration, but I still need to actually kill a ghast in order to get a ghast tier. And that's how you make the Crucible of Souls. So I still have that to do. Come on. Let's see, done getting a couple of these? No, they're not even half. I'm just barely halfway. You can see they go really slow, and I'm judging from the fact that you see in the picture like a mostly full moon, that if it's a totally new moon, a dark moon, these will go much quicker. So I'll probably come back over when the moon isn't so full like it is now. But that's what I've been working on. Building up the tower. Started the higher level Thaumcraft stuff. Actually got into the obsidian. No, they're not obsidian. Obelisks. I've actually gotten into the obelisk vaults, and I will get into more. I think I'll probably open this one up. I wanted to actually see how these charged and how quickly they work before I opened this one up, because I wondered if opening it up like hampers its effect. It may actually even speed it up. I don't actually know for sure. So maybe next episode I'll actually climb down in there and show y'all what it looks like. Pretty cool. It's a neat little addition in that mod. And there's even like side vaults, because you get into the main vault if you go straight down. It has like usually between 1 and 4 chests. But on each side of the 4 sides, once you're down there of the central room, you'll find another side chamber that you can only get through if you bring a certain device. So of course I'll bring those devices, I'll craft those, and we'll go adventuring and find out what that's like. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Many more to come, and until next time,